Dig? You like the bike? It's my baby.
Don't get it confiscated.
No. Oh, God forbid. Oh, shit.
Yeah, dude.
I'd go down with the bike before them letting them take it solo. I'm going with my baby. But look, all the way down over here, filled with people kneeling. I'm a no man left behind type, so the bike's coming. Either the bike comes with me or... What flag is that? I believe we're doing this for 8 minutes and 43 seconds. That's how long George Floyd had an officer's knee on his neck before he was killed. So we are past curfew right now. I spoke to some of the NYPD officers. They told me they won't make any arrests unless protesters were being disorderly. I guess this classifies as them being disorderly. However, the NYPD has been a little bit lenient with protesters. Some people have said, if anything, they've been a little bit too aggressive, but I think I've seen them be a little bit gentle with them. So, I mean, depends on how you define it, but I think this is disorderly. I think we have... What's going on behind us? I think somebody unrelated is hyperventilating or suffering from some sort of medical episode, but this has nothing to do with what's going on over here. This is just somebody, this is just regular New York, somebody dying. This is what's not regular. This is the new stuff. Imagine some roof Koreans all up on here lining the Barclays. This is on top at the Barclays Center. It's actually a subway stop as well. It doubles as a subway stop. It doubles as a sports arena, places where people have concerts, musicians have concerts, but we do have some officers up here. Not as good as the roof Koreans, but I don't know, somebody fighting over here now? I don't know what's going on over there, but that's completely unrelated. Yeah, I think we're kneeling for something like 8 minutes. What's been interesting here is that we've had a lot of people handing out water, snacks. We also have a lot of medics here. Here's an example of one of the medics that are out here. He has a little thing that says peaceful protest on the back of his book bag, first aid. He also has a yarmulke. I wonder if anybody's going to say anything about that in the comments. A lot of people handing out water, snacks. Somebody said, "Hi, Lod, are you not following curfew?" Well, I'm not following curfew, but that is because I am technically press, and thanks to Cuomo and de Blasio, they classified me as an essential worker. Me, I'm essential, so... Many allies out here today. That means give this stream a thumbs up. Seems as though people in traffic aren't too happy about it. It's a nice sign. Some officers. It seems as though the NYPD might inquire right now. I want to get up and around some of these protesters, so let's do that. Let's see how much. Can we get around these guys? See if we can get around. Thank goodness for handicap. It's handicap accessible. Some people kneeling. Here's some people handing out water and different goods. Doo-doo-doo. Let's get through this puddle. Ugh. Alright, let's see what kind of traffic we're causing. Here NYPD is lined up. So let's give you guys some perspective. There are the protesters, and there's actually not even a big line of cars. And also, to be frank and clear about this, these are peaceful protesters as of now. They're letting some of these people turn back around. Let's see what's going on back there. So yeah, the NYPD is cutting off traffic over here, but this is Atlantic. This is a very busy street here in Brooklyn. This is beside the Barclay Center. Here people are stuck. Don't kill me. People coming out of their cars. Come to terms with the hand they've been dealt. We're behind the thin line now of NYPD officers. Protesters stopped kneeling. Prepared to flaunt my press pass at a moment's notice. I think these guys are talking about me. They're saying, oh, that guy over there, that reporter over there, he's doing some half-decent reporting. We need to get him out of here. A very diverse NYPD cast of crew members tonight, as well as a very diverse crowd here in regard to the Black Lives Matter protesters. Somebody asks, is the National Guard around? I don't believe the National Guard is being deployed. Usually the police officers give a handful of warnings to the protesters before charging in, so I don't think they're preparing for a charge in. Not many police even have their batons or riot gear on. They're clearing out this guy, but I think that's for traffic purposes. I think they're going to allow these peaceful protesters, although they are disorderly. Disorderly, but technically peaceful nonetheless. So NYPD is deciding not to come in and disperse the protesters. Peaceful protesters right now are cheering "No justice, no peace." Peaceful protesters chanting "No justice, no peace." Fuck these racist ass police. Some positive cop protester interaction. Here's another press homie. It's a good girl. What percent of these people do you think posted black squares on their Instagrams? Do you guys remember, what was it? There was a big scam. I forgot what the scam was called, but all the celebrities posted like orange boxes on their Instagram pages. I don't know. Does posting these black boxes absolve anybody of anything? It's just so mindless. Where do you think this lady works? New York Times? All right, so protesters are making their way back onto the Barclays Center kind of platform area. They're moving out of the streets peacefully. Nice, thank you. Look at this, I don't know, I don't want to prejudge people as Antifa. Police or state-sponsored terrorists. People are handing out water. People chanting now, "Fuck your curfew." So let's see, who is this being chanted at? This is the NYPD lined up here, kind of beside them. Let's see if we're let through. So, excuse me, brother. Brother man, thank you. So, I was told that was a Haitian flag. Oh look, a sign that says Jews on it. You know your boy loves signs that talk about the Jews. So let's see what's going on here. This guy has a Jews for Black Lives sign. Very interesting sign. Hey everybody, I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. We're going to be streaming for a while longer. Please be sure to give a thumbs up if you're enjoying the stream. And if you think somebody else would enjoy the stream, share the stream. Share it on your social media platforms, on your Twitter, on your Instagram, if you think it's going to make for a good show. If you think it's important to show people what's actually going on the ground, then, you know, share this. Share this with your friends. Hit the like button. Spam the chat with something cool. I don't know. Give me some love. Subscribe. Be sure to hit the bell. Looks like we're about to head out of the Barclays Center, baby. Let's go. Black Lives Matter. Black lives matter. Black families matter. All right, let's try to actually get out of this. Veer to the right. Woo! We're taking to the streets. Oh, sorry. We're taking to the streets and I'm running people over already. Hashtag essential allowed, baby. Hashtag essential allowed. Does that sign say cocksucker for justice? We got cocksuckers for justice out here. This one says blue lives don't matter. Repeal 50A. I believe that's something about police immunity. Thank you. Slash the NYPD's budget. It is clear that New Yorkers have had enough with this curfew. Beyond that, with this lockdown. No justice, no peace. Coming out of peaceful protesters. How do these two thoughts live in your head at the same time? No justice, no peace. And if there's no justice being given, you aren't a peaceful protester, but that's how it's being described. What's up, brother? Fuck off. Thanks, bro. Yes, eat shit, bro. Eat shit. All right, let's go over here before we get yelled at too hard. Excuse me, bro.
Why are you detecting?
Sorry.
You are about to lose your job.
I know you guys love that, but I hate doing that. I hate acting tough. I'm not trying to act tough in this crowd. I'm not trying to troll anybody. These are not events you troll at. Hey, 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 white girl, work it, baby girl. Hey, hey, no tushy, but they could almost move. These are horrible moves. Oh my God. Hey, an original. Yeah, let me know in the chat if you guys heard this one before. Oh shit, your boy's definitely getting DMCA'd right now. Alright, let's go ahead, see if the police made a lineup towards the front. You know, we don't have to deal with pesky fucking legs. We go 20 miles per hour right now. Let's go to the front, see what's going on. Look at the long line of protesters. Here, I think this sign says faggots on it, so I'm very enticed by it. Enticed with anything with Jews or faggotry on it. So if you think the faggots are revolting, we are. So some people, whether or not there's been a question, I guess if there's been a question whether or not the faggots are revolting, according to this man's sign, the faggots are indeed revolting. So we could be on the lookout for that. Homosexuals are revolting. Reporting that to you straight from the gay's mouth. Woo! Skirt, skirt. Fuck. Alright, so the police are up here. There's a big bike gang. Avenue, I believe. No, we're at Flatbush Avenue and 6th Avenue. Flatbush and 6th. You think your boy gets some poon at this protest right now if I really sell out to the cause? I don't know if it's I don't know if this is specifically a Black Love only type event. You know, Black Love matters, Black Lives Matter, but you know. That's what the protesters here think about Bill de Blasio's curfew here. Obviously, this is like, what, the 4th night in a row where the curfew hasn't meant anything. So why would the protesters now have any respect for the curfew? Thus chanting, fuck your curfew. Silence equals violence. Silence equals, you see this? Silence equals violence. There's a paradox here because free speech, you know, also leads to hate speech, and then speech is violence. So speech is violence, silence is violence. Anything you do is violence. It's you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. And it's kind of perverse how we set these things where it's been, you know, hate speech is violence, you know, speech is violence. Now it says you open your mouth for black dick. Why is it closed now? Use that privilege. All right, so we have a philosophy at these types of events, and the philosophy is stick and move, stick and move. Biggie Smalls once said, treat it like boxing. Stick and move, N-word. The way he says N-word there, he says it with a lot of passion, therefore it's relevant. So that's why when we're at the protest here, we don't want to stay in one area for too long. We still want to benefit from, you know, some sort of anonymity here. That's why we are wearing the mask. That's why we are wearing the hat. I was wearing contacts earlier, but when you smoke too much, it irritates your eyes. You know, I just couldn't keep up with it. So we got the glasses back on, but that's why we're minimally in disguise, and we're gonna stick and move constantly throughout the night. Try not to stay at the same part of the protest for too long in order to avoid being completely exposed. Although I'm wearing a press badge anyway. You know the vibes. One thing that I also found really interesting was that I believe the LAPD, they're floating around the idea of, I believe, reducing their budget by something like $150 million instead of increasing it by $150 million. That's relevant as we have defund the NYPD sign, and that is sponsored by the Democratic Socialists of New York City. I bring that up because in the grand scheme of things, it is so irrelevant in the grand scheme of the LAPD totals budget. And somebody please fact check me here. The LAPD's total budget is something like $1.6 billion already, so that we could bitch about that $150 million here or there, but in the grand scheme of actually defunding the police, completely irrelevant. So while we hear people pecking back and forth about that, just let's all keep that in mind. We are using the hands up, don't shoot chant right now. I think it's particularly tragic that this, we're actually switching it up real quick. I couldn't even give my quick take on the hands up, don't shoot chant. Now they moved on. How do you spell racist, NYPD? Good move, lady, come on, what the fuck? So I think we're approaching close to an hour past curfew now. Curfew started at 8. I spoke to some NYPD officers earlier this evening. They told me they won't immediately begin doing any arrests, especially if nobody is disorderly. This crowd has become disorderly, blocking streets and such. Still, again, peaceful. No windows have been smashed tonight. There's been no nefarious actions tonight. So we'll see where this goes. We'll see technically how long the NYPD will let this go. Maybe they'll let it go on indefinitely if the protesters are relatively civil. It's kind of dumb how they fucking set up a curfew. Why have a curfew if you're not going to enforce it? I think it's very stupid, very counterintuitive too. I was scared that kid was gonna snatch my phone for a second. This lady expressing her displeasure with the NYPD. I kind of feel like I'm in a rap video. Do you feel? I feel like everybody in the beginning should be dancing, and there should be loud music played, and they should be like kind of waving from back and forth, kicking their legs up around in the air. Doesn't it feel like that? No, you feel me a little bit? Oh, that's cute. We have some people striking pots and pans in their buildings. We're continuing down Flatbush Ave. We have a good amount of battery, but let's plug our shit in anyway because we have a surplus of external battery today. We're rocking. I know you guys might be asking, Yola, tell me more about your style. What do you wear? So tonight we are rocking the fanny pack. Shout out to my moms. My mom used to wear tons of fanny packs. Extremely resourceful, especially when you're not wearing jackets. So we have the external charger in here. We're gonna plug that bad boy in. And everybody gives a thumbs up, baby. We are now Gucci rocking the fanny pack. Racism is a pandemic. That person looks like an Antifas. An Antifi. An Anquifa. That's a female version of Antifas. The Black Lives Matter protesters are suffering from an infection of the antiphilus. The AIV, if you will. Antifa immunocompromised virus. Yo, gotta pull up. Serious infection here. Wow, that's a beautiful New York City skyline in the background, though. How beautiful. You know, and a lot of people are asking me, like, yo, Lod, I mean, how are you covering these protests? You're not black enough. You know, these are protests for black people. And the way I respond is, I mean, my favorite type of chicken is lemon pepper chicken. And, I mean, as far as I understood, if you loved lemon pepper chicken, then you understood black culture. And I thought that gave you the honorary black card. And it's amazing. Lemon pepper chicken tastes exactly like lemon, almost to like a ridiculous degree. Like lemon pepper chicken really tastes like lemon, like a ridiculous. Oh, this is gay Antifa love. I love New York. But yeah, lemon chicken tastes ridiculously like lemon. Very strange, very delicious too. A lot of people holding flags tonight. That's because it's a visual, not because this is a dating scene. Ooh. It's funny because a few months ago, I saw somebody bitch about how I was recording stuff and how you should out me at an event. And one of the ways that you could tell it's me behind a mask is because I'm recording. And they were like, yeah, obviously, you know, only freaking fascists record stuff at protests. And it's so dumb of them because I'm seeing how many other people are recording. And it's just such a dumb thought. And that's it. I'm already done bitching about it. Let's see. I see an NYPD car up here, but it doesn't seem as though they are going to stop any of this. Again, since the protesters seem largely peaceful, the NYPD will let them and just kind of escort them down Flatbush Avenue. The front over here, there's many bikers in the front. They were separate protesters biking around parts of Brooklyn. That was the bike gang. I was biking around with the boys earlier. It was a nice crew of like 300, 400 strong, just, you know, biking around. We were just biking around 4 Black Lives. It's a beautiful thing here in Brooklyn. So they're kind of leading the pack over here. That's why we have a strong biker gang up here. All right, I'm getting a dirty look. So you guys know the rules. You know what we do here. You know the barely informed philosophy. Have decent reporting, stick and move. Get a look, we move, stick and move. Eye contact, that doesn't mean they wanna kiss, that means they wanna bone. And not in a good way. chance of NYPD suck my dick. Oh, that's interesting that this is an article by the Gothamist. This is sort of a left-leaning New York City paper. It says NYPD misconduct lawsuit cost taxpayers nearly $70 million last year. I don't know what the NYPD's budget is, but all these numbers need to be put into context. We were talking about the LAPD's budget earlier, close to 1.6 billion or something like that. So we are definitely at least a few thousand strong here. I don't want to get to the back because it's going to be difficult or annoying to get back to the front. I don't want to stick around and find out what the back looks like. Oh, there's just more music playing. They're definitely trying to DMCA your boy. Let's see, can I figure out where we're heading at? Is there a destination? Grand Army Plaza, maybe? I think, yeah, Grand Army Plaza. That's where we're heading. So we're nearing Grand Army Plaza now. Your boy's whipping it right beside these protests. Look at all these protesters. And it still goes on even deeper back there. So impressive crowds here in Brooklyn for Black Lives Matters protesters for George Floyd. Barely know what to call him anymore. This guy's gonna... Here's something interesting. There have been a lot of these. There are people handing out waters. This guy's pulling up with his car out the trunk. Some fruit as well. Found some police officers. So I was actually here about a week ago. The protesters took a similar path. Last protests, when they came here last week, they smashed these. These kind of, I don't know, smart TVs we'll call them, screens outside the Brooklyn Public Library over here. They smashed these. That happened a week ago, so I'm not blaming these protesters for that. I'm just making note of the damage that's occurred. FTP, let black kids thrive, it says over here.
We've been fucking peaceful all week. What do you fucking know?
We shut shit down! We shut shit down!
This guy said we've been peaceful all week. Again, depends on what he means by we. Damn, is it too dark to see anything? I can't see everything that's going on in the chat, but somebody said this chat is cancer. Don't talk about my fans like that. My fans aren't cancer. If you don't like what you're seeing, go ahead and get out. Chats with the boys. Everybody, thank you so much for the support. I don't know we were so sensitive in the comment section. The boys are out here in the streets, in the comment section. Your support doesn't go unnoticed. Your likes don't go unnoticed. Hey, everybody, if you could give a thumbs up to the stream, it helps with the YouTube algorithm. We do have a nice small community here already, but let's grow the Barely Informed with a lot. Tentacles out some more. Big thumbs up, baby. Thanks everybody for the support. Let's skedaddle up to the front. What do we want, George Floyd? When do we want him? Now. I don't think you, never mind, I don't want to say that. Never mind. Oh, it's dark out here. Uh-oh. I don't know, could you guys see a thing? I could barely see anything. Barely seeing anything with a LOD. Reporting to you from God knows where. Reporting to you live from in the dark. Reporting to you live from under the covers, baby. Oh shit, there's a police lineup over here. Oh shit, are these the yoppers? No, these are the bike boys. These are the homies. I thought these were the bike boys. The yoppers. Are the cops up here? Ooh. Are the cops even down here? Yeah, the streets are completely empty. It doesn't seem like the NYPD has set up a lineup to control any of these protests. While the protests have been peaceful, they have been disorderly by blocking roads, and we are at past curfew. The validity of the laws we could talk about, but they are being disorderly. Oh, does everybody have their phones up? I'm not paying attention. It's like one of those Eminem. It's like an Eminem show where everybody got their lighters in the air. It seems as though. Do you guys see that? You guys see that light in the distance? Sticking up their phones like it's a lighter. Throw your lighters up. Everybody, hold them lighters up. Barely informed bros, throw those thumbs up here in the chat. Look at these lights. Baby, it's a light show now. They heard that the Barely Informed stream was a little bit too dark. Don't put them down yet. Oh, don't put them down yet. Here, look at these. All these. This is like black boxes, but in real life. It's dark, baby. Yeah, look at all these lights. Oh, the PD, the NYPD, the Yoppers are behind us. The boys in blue. Or we're black boxing or phone in the air and we're signaling to each other that we care. White people stay on the edges with screens from the side. Here's the NYPD now. They are behind the protesters, kind of escorting them. There's one gentleman, or is that a woman? Androgynous person with a Black Lives Matter sign over here. How poetic. How poetic this is. This is like, if you snapshot this picture right here, I could probably sell it. Here, bonus content for anybody who wants. Snapshot this right here, sell it to the NYPD. They love this, you know, fake dramatic shit. Look at this. Okay, they're walking. They're walking back towards the protesters. We're going backwards. We're going backwards. Going backwards. You know, so I think it's there's a theme going on too. It's not only is white silence violence, not only is silence violence, but we want to put. Oh, is that guy? I don't know if he's Jewish. I'm going to assume he's Jewish, but he's wearing traditional religious Jewish garb called the talit, that is used to pray, but tzitzit rather. Right? Fuck the police, that's how I treat them. You buy your way out of jail, but you can't buy freedom. Am I mixing in well? I know all the rap lyrics. I know all the F the police rap lyrics. Your boy's been around the block. Alright, these people aren't getting arrested, clearly because of their white privilege. And there's a strong lineup over here. So I don't know, is this where shit goes down? They did it by somewhere with light under this lamp post. I think that's the sign about being a faggot. This rainbow sign is about being a faggot. Let's get a little bit closer. Some masked up homies. Again, this is the closest line to the police officers. They've constantly been calling for white allies to the front, so we have many white allies to the front, and kind of standing off here almost with the police officers real close by. If anybody's arrested, it would be these guys first, so it's no...
Fucking dirty ass American flag! They don't care about us!
So again, there are protesters up here, but the action with the officers is closer to here, so we'll be focusing on this. Wow, so dramatic. Wow, look at these shots. Oh, he's saying this as a teacher. This guy's a teacher.
And they're using it to watch you, and you'll fucking cheer it on. That's what the fucking police do. All your classrooms could do more than what they're doing right now. They're teachers fucking teach. Fuck. Yo, literally since the day you was born, bro, they've been wasting your fucking tax dollars on this. On the, not even that, just watching white people do nothing. Y'all laugh because it's true. Y'all laugh because it's true. And they'll walk there and not say a goddamn thing because that's what the overtime do. Not your staff teachers, not your children's teachers, not your doctors, not your children's doctors. And they get to walk behind to get paid double what you're making right now. Not later, right now. And it's not that.
All right, how much longer can we hear that guy screech on for? Let's see what's going on up here. It seems as though they won't arrest those people, apparently because of their white privilege. That's why we have the white people lined up so closely next to the police. They're used as a shield to protect our allies of color. I should be a leftist. Didn't that sound nice? Didn't that sound good? Didn't that sound like I gave a speech about that? Ooh, you heard that? I heard Oreo snacks. I heard about them Oreo snacks. An Oreo snack is a metaphor for what this protest is. Black, supposedly black on the outside, but creamy white baby on the inside. Whose snacks are snacks? Boy likes Oreos. Oreo justice. We're outside the Brooklyn Botanical Garden, passing by the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. Hey, hey. And then she fades into the darkness. It's a metaphor for my love life. She looks so good walking away, till she just fades away, baby. That's how it always happens. Strong odor of marijuana in the air makes me a little bit envious of the joint holder. It isn't me. I don't know if you guys could see anything. It's a little bit dark. Might go ahead and hide my press pass. Ooh. Yeah, thanks. Ooh. Officially out of the street, baby. So there are police behind the protesters. Let's see if there's any police in front. No cops in front. Only cops trailing behind. And even then, it's a limited amount of police officers. Cheers of whose streets are streets behind us. I think I heard somebody mention that. I think somebody did mention that there might be some yoppers up here. Let's go see. Oh, shit. Alright. So, part of what the protesters do, there's a solid amount of people on bikes. They go ahead and kind of scope out what's going on. I think somebody said amongst the biking that there's a few cops up here. Let's turn my light on. Posted yoppers. Oh, somebody. I'm hearing whispers of the police. We're Scouty boys right now. Scouty boys. Move out. Oh shit, do we go to Wendy's right now for a Frosty? Y'all know your boy got a sweet tooth. Alright, so apparently we do have an eventual police, some officers here. They're not, I don't know what they're doing, but there's a light police presence. Light police presence. They're being taunted. I don't know if you guys heard somebody in the back letting the NYPD know that they could suck their dick. Somebody's saying curfew's still 11. Curfew started at 8. Right now it is 9:30, so we're an hour and a half past curfew. You know what I'm in the mood for? I'm in the mood to get some nuggies and dip them in my shake. In my vanilla shake. I prefer vanilla to chocolate. I'm in the mood to dip my nuggies. If they had lemon pepper nuggies, I'd be getting lemon pepper nuggies from here. But dip the nuggies in the vanilla Frosty is what your boy's in the mood for. While I was talking about Frosties and nuggies, the police just decided to dip out. I guess they decided McDonald's is a little bit more important than Wendy's. I guess we don't care about Wendy's. McDonald's is where they're going to protect. They left. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Am I canceled right now? Is that do you know how like Drew Brees had to issue an apology? Are you gonna have to issue an apology for having preferring vanilla to chocolate?
No, we're not gonna rush y'all. Don't everybody say peace. We are peaceful. We are peaceful. We don't want to. Thank you. Hopefully change will come. We're trying.
How is the change gonna come?
Just sit in there hoping not gonna make it happen.
I'm just a police officer, so I don't have the answer to that. But what I can say, hopefully change will come.
What would you like to see happen?
What I would like to see happen, I would like to see change. I would like to see change in the police department, the education department,
No, just the word change.
But don't you think change starts within the police department and you telling your partner?
The education department, the health department. We don't even have good health care.
I understand, but we're concentrating on police department now. Let's not change the subject.
No, injustice everywhere. And I think if once they hit all entities, then things will come. That's right, sis. Yes. That's right. I agree. They need to go to the white school. You know what I mean? They need to. They need a good education. Right. I lived in Brownsville. I had to send my kids to private school because I didn't want them to go to kids. Because they didn't have the book. They didn't have the book.
But it's still not good enough for that.
I don't know how do you want change? You want change?
How do I want change?
Yeah, what do you
I think
want?
it starts with every individual. I think every individual needs to make a valiant effort, and there's a lot of people not doing shit.
No, that's true.
Cop I've had fucking speaker on his line like fucking 8
I'm getting reports of us making a left according to a pink-haired individual. I'm getting a tip right now. I got a tip from a pink-haired individual that we are going ahead and making a loosey. I'm gonna go ahead and take Pink-hair's word for it. I fuck with pink guy. I don't know if I fuck with pink hair. Somebody asked, how much longer will this last 2 days? And asking if it's going to last 2 more days. I don't know. It's been over a week so far, about a week so far. Curfew ends, I believe tomorrow is going to be the last day of curfew. Not that curfews mattered. I'm being told the people united will never be defeated. The Elads United will never be defeated. This is more Jewish, traditional Jewish wear, religious Jewish wear. These are tzitzits, talits, and so there's a religious Jewish presence here. But I saw women wearing them, and these are not traditionally women religious garbs. Like most Jewish people seeing women wearing those will be like, well, what the fuck's going on? Are we good? Drop a line in chat if we're good. If you see, remember, Black Trans Lives. Are we good? Alright, I'm seeing Y in chats. Thanks, everybody. Elads United will never be defeated. Elads United will never be defeated. Elads United will never be defeated. What do you guys think that sign says about Asians? I think that's Asians for Black Lives. I can't make that one out. I think it says, that's not a chip on my shoulder, that's your foot on my neck. So it's a diverse crowd out here tonight, Asians for Black Lives. Oh, are we going to Wendy's? That's so obnoxious. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but growing up, whenever I heard these people, you know, revving their engines, I was always thinking to myself, wow, these are just the coolest fudging guys ever. You know, when I grow up, I wish I could be that guy revving my engine, you know, making really loud noises with my engine. Wow, so cool. It's like, hey, alert everybody, can I get a rev my fudging engine? I'm not a fucking douchebag, I'm fucking cool. I'm not a huge fucking D-bag, look at me. Checkers is like C-tier fast food. Hot take. I think this wraps around, and we'll see if we get it to the front from here. We're getting, you know, a little bit deep into BK. Yo. Okay. Oh, they're telling me to tell this car to make a U-turn. Yo, make a U-turn. Yeah. Good luck, brother, man. I've seen this guy so many times. I don't know if there's more than one Jew here, but I've seen that one guy with the Jew sign a lot. Look at this, somebody setting up for order.
Mari, looking for Mari. Looking for a twisted train.
No looting going on tonight. No window smashing. Maybe disobedient, but definitely peaceful protesters out here this evening.
No, salsa.
God fucking damn it, I hate being stuck with a bike in the middle of fucking people walking.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Tighten up. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Oh, there you go.
Excuse me? Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's going on with the tech. Like, it cut out for a bit. We're going to continue streaming for a bit. We'll see what else goes down. We have Ludacris's Move Bitch playing in the background, and then police behind us. Are we still on? It's okay that our numbers cut down a little bit. We do this for the ELAS. So I'm in front of most of the protesters right now. I don't know what is going on with my services shot. Apparently, I have no idea what's going on. But we are back for the Ream. All right, let's see what's going on. We need that 5G. That's the issue. That 5G, so we get Corona and unlimited internet. Let's see. You know what? Maybe the back next to the police will be a more interesting spot to check out what's going on. So you know what? New strategy. We are going to let the protesters pass, and we are going to see what's going on in the back where the police are kind of lined up and escorting the protesters. This is where they told white people to line up because they want the white protesters to use their privilege to insulate them from the cops. They want the white protesters to be used as a shield for the black protesters who, according to them, are more liable to be like more viciously attacked than the black protesters are. So let's let the protest pass, and then we'll see what's going on in the background. Good luck to me trying to get this video monetized, because we're playing a bunch of shitty music, baby, that's gonna get DMCA'd.
Stop walking, stop walking, stop walking.
Some people saying stop walking, some people say keep walking. Oh, there's a banger back there. If these guys stay still too long, the cops in the back might get a little bit shovey. We want to get to the back and see what's going on. I'm actually, the more I look at some of these people, I recall them from other events.
We gotta keep moving. We can dance on Eastern Parkway. We gotta keep moving. I know. Being a person is so simple.
Spider-Man. Like Dark Spider-Man, but I don't mean that in a racist way. So we're showing you right now the full extent of the protest. From beginning to end, we're in Brooklyn. A colorful cast of characters. The band. All right, so this is the back. So this is what's going on the back of the protest. This is the most back protesters, right in front of the police. So I guess these are the allies that are putting their bodies at risk right now to protect our vulnerable people of color community that exists up ahead. All right, I'm getting a little bit bored if we're being honest at this point. Let's see if we're next to anything significant. We go pretty much parallel to these protesters. See if we can go ahead and scoot to the front. I love when the streams turn into me just riding around. Look how peaceful and relaxing. Just a nice cruise. We're cruising. Me and the E-lads, we're cruising. Look at that. I have the hair blowing through my wind. All my troubles just seem to go away. Okay, we're on Eastern Parkway right now. This is actually where I witnessed a brawl between the NYPD and Black Lives Matter protesters the other day. Approximately a week ago. No bars open. Not yet, but as soon as they do open, I know what I'm gonna do, and that's gonna go get shit-faced at a bar. This guy's rocking a live view. Whenever anybody bitches about the quality of my videos, I say, yeah, I should just get one of these live views. He's able to live stream very nicely.
Back us up, make this right.
Are we splitting up? All right, we're back, guys. I'm sorry, I'll never leave you again. I promise. All right, according to some bikers that I eavesdropped, we're moving up ahead. All right, so here's some bikers trying to wave off traffic and telling them to turn around, essentially. There's traffic being waved off. Again, all these guys are listening. This is kind of dangerous.
Yeah, they're still making traffic. Take that immediate right though.
Playing Risk over here, trying to get through. All right, so now we have taken over Eastern Parkway. I'm not 100% sure what part of Eastern Parkway we're on, but there's a very important temple to the Jewish people who live here. There's a large Jewish community here by Eastern Parkway. I think it's 300 Eastern Parkway. It's a very famous temple. So I wonder if we're going to pass that. Well, the reason I say that is out of a little bit of concern, but I haven't seen any looting or any glass smashing, any window smashing. I haven't been seeing any spray paint tonight. None of those stuff is happening tonight. So again, while we aren't abiding by curfew orders, at least these protesters, again, relatively peaceful, being civilly disobedient. Here, bikers are blocking off the road. Yep, go ahead. Yeah, so right now we are on Eastern Parkway and where the fuck's the cross street? Eastern Parkway and God knows where. Let's see. I don't know what the subway stop is. By Franklin Ave. I believe that's the subway stop over here. What percent of the gentlemen out here do you think are looking for a mate? Imagine picking up your girl at a Black Lives Matter protest. Imagine picking up a non-black girl at a Black Lives Matter protest. Wild. After wearing the mask for so long and like pulling on your ears, the back of my ears are so tender. Very tender back of the ears. I'm ditching the mask. Sensitive earlobes, it's just pulling on them for hours. Real question is how much longer can I give a fuck about what's going on here? Yellow allies are my favorite ones. The Asian allies here are my favorite ones because if you want to go by like the privilege playbook, technically they experience the most privilege if we're basing it upon like, you know, oh, look at this, there's a helicopter above us, they actually just shine the light on us. They make the most per average, you know. We always end up, like, when the pay gap comes up, we always compare them to white people, white men. If you compare it to Asian men, they earn even more. They are the top earners. So that's just always been very interesting to me, how they kind of like can tail on to this multiracial coalition that's going on. I don't know, like, it depends on who you ask is where they fit on the triangle of oppression. Same thing with Jewish people. It depends on who you ask where they fit in the triangle of oppression. But then again, there are just so many Asians in general that you're obviously going to find them in every group that exists. I mean, there's over 1 billion Chinese people alone, not to mention the others. So just by raw numbers, you can expect to find them pretty much everywhere. Just like how when we're seeing an increase, you know, in police and citizen and protester interactions, we're going to be seeing more poor interactions between the police and protesters, just because the amount of raw number interactions are going up, if that makes sense, if I'm explaining that clearly. Helicopters shining their light on us. We have some notepad writers to our side. I need to get one of these notepads, write some stuff on it. Oh, we're being blinded by the light. Oh, you see that? When it gets real bright, that's when the helicopter's shining their light on us. Fuck de Blasio, fuck Cuomo! 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 Fuck Cuomo! Finally, one I could definitely get on with. I dig that chant. Mic check. Don't rain on me. It's a helicopter.
Keep it tight, boys. Keep it tight.
I forgot what she just said something along the lines of, says the guy in the $30,000 apartment. She's talking about the guy cheering from his window right now. That's pretty funny. There's a unit coming this way. Up ahead. Oh, come on. Never need a bitch, I'm what a bitch need. Tryna find a one that could fix me. I've been dodging better in the 6-speed. The phenomene got my stomach feeling sickly. I want it all now. I've been running through this pussy, need a dog pound. Bunch of hoes getting faded in the compound. Try to love me but never get involved now. Cause I'm heartless. I'm bad to my ways cause I'm heartless. All this money and this pain got me heartless. You think if the weekend, you think the weekend's down with this? Can somebody get me go look up what the weekend thinks about Black Lives Matters? Alright, so it seems like the NYPD is more aggressively pursuing us now. The chopper is above us. Makes me want to whip out my chopper. If only. If only your boy had a chopper. Maybe if this being a journalist and being a reporter, this half-decent news stuff doesn't work out, maybe I'll just start releasing music, change the channel to a music channel, a fuckboy R&B music channel. A lo-fi, mix a... Oh, I love this. Fuck de Blasio, fuck Cuomo! Fuck de Blasio, fuck Cuomo! Fuck Cuomo! Damn. Maybe we have more in common with these guys than I thought. Same situation back here as before. We have the white allies closest to the police officers. Chopper overhead. They're giving the rest of the protesters probably about 20, 30, 40 feet And then we're just up here taking over Eastern Parkway. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you give it a fat thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more great content from your boy. If you're really enjoying the content, already subscribed, hit the bell next to the subscriber button. That will alert you every time I upload any sort of content. Thank you guys so much for the support. It does not go unnoticed, E-Lads. Thank you so much. Let's see what else is going on. It's so interesting to see the chopper's light occasionally flash up around us. Oh, it's about to hurt my nuts. Ooh. Ugh. Why is the only flag here a Haitian flag? It's not even like a fucking Pan-African flag. It's a Haitian flag. All right. So, oh, I see a NYPD copper up there. We're next to a Baptist church. There's been no, damage to businesses or places of worship. No tagged churches, no smashed windows, no graffiti. I haven't seen anybody with doing any of that sort. So as of right now, this is a very peaceful protest. Disobedient, yes. Breaking curfew, yes, but civil and peaceful in addition to that as well. So we got some people eyeing me. Some people are eyeing me. And you guys know the E-Lad philosophy here. We stick and move. But I think these guys are about to move anyway. Every time I move the camera, he looks over. And then when I look back at him, he looks away. I see you looking. You could keep looking. I don't think he's looking at me because he's suspicious. I think he's looking at me because he thinks I'm handsome. This man thinks I'm handsome. And he wants something for the spank bank later. He wants to think about me. I think he might have caught on to this fucking sticking phone and this fucking wire coming out of my ass. Connecting my phone might be a little bit sus. Alright. I guess that's an ambulance, actually. That's not an officer. I don't know if he was trying to invite me to be a part of the bike gang. I think he saw my bike. I think he saw it was between my legs. And then he got all excited. He liked what he saw between my legs. And he wanted to get to know me a little better, but the E-Lads have to stick and move and get out of there. We have to skedaddle. You guys like what's in between my leg? Not only the fanny pack, some of this, some of that. Alright, I don't want to get stuck behind these guys again. Cuomo and de Blasio are little bitches. Look at that. Look at that. Of course you can count on the Asians to have the best signs here. Of course. Of course, the best signs here are by the yellow peril types. God. I don't know. Isn't there a conflict here, like an internal conflict, like being, I don't know, an expat from like China or something, and then coming here and then being supportive of Marxist and Leninist ideologies here? I don't know. Isn't there a certain irony? I don't know. Okay, are these where the police are lined up? I see one cop car, so it seems unlikely. These are the biker boys. These are our boys. These aren't the police biker boys. Oh shit, there's Mr. Softy. I actually tried to get ice cream earlier, but I only brought my debit card. So, they only take cash. And the police just dipped out, just like that. Police officer just went at, just left. Just went ahead and dipped out. So, this is what it looks like. Is that a nice shot? See how we're doing on battery? A little bit over half. Look, this is what the protest looks like. Oh shit, somebody said it's pixely as fuck.
I'm gonna let the march know. Let them do the megaphone know.
People are saying police are up there. I don't know. If anything, the police should let us go this way. We're going to the middle of fucking nowhere. And nobody's been doing any graffiti here. Nobody's been smashing any windows. Shit, people are saying my res sucks. I'm sparing you guys from having to see what's actually going on in the real world. Just pretend we're back in the 70s, bro. 240p, come on guys, you used to jerk off to 240p. You get what you get, we enjoy it. Even the 240p. 240pp, if you know what I mean. Oh. $20 240p lets you guys use your imagination a little bit, all right? 240pp lets you use your brain and leave stuff up to the imagination, okay? And they're saying that's what's missing from today's society. We're not using our imaginations as much. So use your imaginations. 240pp. Why am I going ahead with these guys? I guess, look, there are cops all the way down here. Are the protesters going to make it this far down? There's a chopper up there in the sky. You guys probably can't even see it. Just going to have to take my word for it. We're staying strong. 240pp in the chat. I don't know what these guys are talking about. I believe, if anything, if the cops are going to confront the protesters, I think it would make a lot more sense for them, if anything, to confront them from behind. I'm not sure. This is kind of the bike gang. The bike gang goes ahead of the protests. We're a part of the bike gang here. The bike gang goes ahead of the protesters. And they go ahead of the protesters to kind of like clear the streets of any cars that are coming ahead. They're also used as scouts to scout out what's going ahead. Are there cops ahead? Is that the wrong direction? Are the cops building up barricades? So we use these scouts for the biker boys. That's what we're undercover as, guys. E-lads. We're an undercover biker boy, anybody asks. Hit the press pass. Honorary biker boys. I still hear the chopper overhead. I see the sirens from behind the protest. Let's go take a closer look. Alright, sorry, I was getting a better grip on my stick. Let's zoom into the back. I still think it's allies in the back. It's so funny to see people like in goggles and like fucking gas masks, like their basic chemistry setup from Gen Chem in college. Just dug through their drawers, seeing what they could put on their heads. Very cute. Have you guys, all right, the one good thing, we need to talk about the good things that Antifa's doing. And if you got the right girl in her Antifa getup, I mean, hey guys, have you guys seen, you know, the Caitlyn Bennett getup? I don't know if I should be saying her name too loudly here. You see Caitlyn Bennett in her Antifa outfit? So at least they make for half decent cosplays, right? The Antifa getup. And to be honest, I think half of the reason why any women gets into Antifa is just for the black costumes. It's like the natural evolution of an emo girl, one of these punk girls, one of these, oh shit, what's going on over here? It's kind of become the natural evolution. So we lost the punk emo girl, and now they kind of just evolved into being these kind of autistic Antifa type people. Just my 2 cents. Just, we need to make these punker and emo stuff cooler than Antifa again. Because bored girls, that's what they'll stray to, because it's black and you get to dress in black too. The thing is fucking being led by not even a Pan-African flag. It's literally a Haitian flag. Why is there a Haitian flag? Why? Why Haitian? Am I missing something here? Am I missing something here? Is there a loose affiliation with Black Lives Matters and, like, I don't know, are they inspired by the Haitian Revolution? I believe the Haitian Revolution was interesting because there were like black people of status in Haiti, and then white people of status. Like there's a black and white bourgeoisie, and then there were like poor blacks, and there were also poor whites, and that was a whole interesting mess. But and I'm definitely not smart enough or know enough about the Haitian Revolution off the top of my head to speak to you guys about it. I just really am interested in politics and revolutions, and that's why I could even mention that just seeing the Haitian flag, that's what it reminded me of, their revolution. And maybe that's what they're inspired by, but it would be a bad revolution to be inspired by. Maybe it's just some Haitian dude who thought, hey, maybe I'll just rep my shit tonight. The Haitian Revolution was definitely not the way to do it. Actually, maybe the ends justify the means. Okay, what's going on up here? There's some bikers. They're deciding what direction to go. I guess they saw some cops blocking up there, and they're deciding to turn because of it. Yep, they're telling them to change direction, and the protesters feel like this is a huge win. Huh. The cops outsmarted the yoppers. What do you know? Are there even cops down there? So many white people. Look how white this girl is. Look at this white girl, this very white girl talk to this very white man. I guess this guy got tattoos, so he's kind of black if you think about it. Alright, let's see what's going on down here. They're actually yops. Or is this just another crowd? This is just another march. This is the culmination of 2 marches now. We're linking up with different protesters. Look at that. This guy has a flag. This guy's an American flag that says, I can't breathe, with duct tape on it. It's a welcoming now between the 2 separate Black Lives Matters crowds. So that's what it was. Maybe it wasn't officers down there. So that sign says, we charge genocide. I don't know what that means. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, I don't want to be in. Okay. So, maybe this was a little baby crowd. This definitely wasn't as big as the Richard. Oh, I just saw a nice pig sign. Let's see. And this is what's behind this protest. It isn't cops on foot, it's cops in vehicles. Officers in vehicles. Got people eyeing me a little bit, so we're going to treat it like boxing. Stick and move. Stick and groove. Because we're groovy mother truckers out here tonight. Lady got green hair. Nothing against that. Okay. Okay, this is getting a little bit too tight for my liking. Let's peek the yoppers behind us. I haven't seen much officer protest interaction this evening. The officers are staying, I don't know, 10 or so, probably even more, 20 maybe, yards behind the protesters. There's a lot of space between us and the cops. And the cops aren't even really doing anything. They're just making sure, I believe I heard some officers say, as long as these protests remain peaceful, then the cops will not move in for any arrests. So they've been breaking curfew, they've been occupying the streets, but they have been peaceful. So, look, there's somebody with an American flag over here. On that flag, it's duct tape, I can't breathe. Here, and it also seems like there are officers on the opposite side. So they're going to be forced off Eastern Parkway and in one direction or the other. Everybody's taking a knee now. Even this guy's taking a knee. Everybody's taking a knee. What's up with this white guy? Why isn't this white guy taking a knee? This fake ally. Should shame this guy. Should dox this guy. Somebody find out this guy's name and address. Send a letter to his employer. Let his employer know that he wasn't kneeling at the Black Lives Matter protest. Does this guy even care about Black Lives? This fucking guy. This fucking guy. The audacity. The balls on this fucking white supremacist over here. You come to a Black Lives Matter protest, you think you're gonna find no white supremacists? Boom, white supremacist. What is this, Tucker Carlson's kid right here? Is Tucker Carlson's son attending this Black Lives Matter protest right now? I have no idea what's going on with this guy. Like another one. This event is literally filled with white supremacists. We're on my girl, we're not on the floor. Alright, the only thing I would yell is, kneel if you're gay. That's the only thing I'm considering yelling, and I'm not going to yell that even. But if I were to yell something, it would be that. That's it. And if I did, I'd immediately floor it that way. I'd immediately floor it that way. I don't know. I saw a couple of signs with the faggot, with saying faggot on it, so I think a lot of people here would stay kneeling. How many people here do you think would stay kneeling if I said, you know, stay on your knee if you're gay? How many people do you think would stay on their knee? I mean, there must be a lot of gays here. We've seen a handful of gay signs, you know, even before that. Chance of we can't hear you. It's kind of a dumb chant if you ask me. Even if you can't hear us, just shut the fuck up, retard. Nobody gives a fuck if you can hear anything. Nobody's actually fucking listening anyway. You don't give a shit about what this guy has to say. And if you do, you're an even bigger fucking retard. I'm sorry, that was a little bit vulgar. I don't know who's listening to me. I bet I have mommy listeners. I'm sorry, moms. I don't know what's going on over here. I'm going this way. Oh shit, it looks like there's a little conflict over here. Shit. Alright. We're gonna have to leave our baby. It's been a good girl. Oh man, look at the people. If only you guys could see the people watching me lock my bike up right now. If only you could see how people are watching. And I ain't got my baby. Jesus. Oh wait, is there not even a conflict? Oh, sorry. Alright, everybody pray for Bikey in chat. Let's see if there's any conflict over here. False alarm. It seems like there's no. Here, let's. Yeah, so there's no like fair discernible lines between NYPD protesters, between the NYPD and protesters. So there's a lot of confusion. So it definitely doesn't seem like anything could it'd be dumb of the cops trying to clear the area right now because there's so much chaos. I don't know, I guess this car's trying to get out of here. I guess this white woman with a Jewish yarmulke is speaking on behalf of the protesters, but I mean, why is this woman wearing a yarmulke? Jewish women aren't supposed to wear yarmulkes. This is silly. This lady's silly. But I don't know, she's speaking everybody here, this silly Jewish woman. Unless it's trans and she's actually a man. And then her wearing a yarmulke would make sense. If you think about it, then it might make sense. But yeah, she's speaking on behalf of them. And look, this is again the guy with the Jew sign, and then this faux rabbi. It's literally a faux rabbi right now. This guy LARPing as a rabbi. All these guys. These are the type of people who write long posts, and at the start of their long posts, they will write, "As a Jew, I think." What is this? What's going on? Are they trying to get this car out? No? You guys think my bike's still there? Yeah, lady, good job. You're doing something. Rabbi as a Jew over here. Rabbi as a Jew. What do you mean my bike is long gone? I just found a sign.
Huh? Good, because they think they run the fucking streets. That's why. Also, de-escalator. I'm gonna run up in their fucking building.
I carry this around, but I literally don't give enough of a shit to. So, and my hand's already occupied with this. My other hand's occupied with my nuts. Let's see what's going on. Should get one of these shiny outfits. Don't know what's going on. It seems as though the protests have lagged a little bit, as there's some disorganization over yonder. My baby's over there, my baby's okay. Good, I'm not gonna do that symbol again here because I don't want somebody to be stupid and fucking be dumb. She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only like my bike and my mama. I'm sorry. Alright, am I about to follow these guys down Bumfuck Road? Creating a little bit of traffic. Oh, it's Brooklyn Avenue. Like, look at this guy recording these guys. This guy's the only Jews around. He's recording these guys. We got like 5 Jews in the area, and he's got 4 of them on camera. Spectrum One News. They also do half-decent reporting, and I'm saying that as an insult towards them. I do half-decent reporting, they do half-decent reporting. They're a whole gigantic news organization. I'm one guy, so if they're only doing half-decent reporting, it's a very low bar that they're meeting. You know, me doing half-decent reporting, one-man team, feels larger, doesn't it? Feels like there's a crew of killers, doesn't there? That's a cute puppy, but I disagree with anybody's opinion to ever bring an animal or child to a protest. You should have your animal or child taken from you if you bring them to protest. All right, it seems like we're continuing down this. Path. All right, well, these guys next to my bike. Hey, bikey. Miss me? This guy. This guy. Look, you saw that guy walking by? If that guy saw the lady with the yarmulke, he'd scoff and laugh and be so confused. He would scoff and laugh and be so confused. He'd be like, I never saw one of those before in my life. I can count on my hand how many times I've seen a woman wear a yarmulke. Imagine pretending to care so much about a religion and then trying to pervert the religion to make it mean what you want it to mean. Imagine being religious enough to want to wear a yarmulke, but then wanting to pervert the religion enough to not actually abide by what the religion says. Ridiculous. It's very strange. It's like, how much do you want to reform and water down the religion before it's literally just doesn't mean anything anymore? Somebody said it's called being woke. I say it's called being autistic, or being an autist. Autistic sounds too rough around the edges. When you say autist, it sounds more polite. Chilling with my boys? This guy just said, I want to go. He wants to go. My man wants to go. Look, this lady has a talit. This lady has a talit. Does she have a kippah too? What do you think about that? Huh? Sugar. The live view. I'm doing a live stream.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clear on the intersection.
Is this what I'm watching?
Are you watching me right now? Yeah, you're watching me. Look at this guy's watching me on his phone right now. And we're hearing him say that. I could hear myself almost live. That's weird. Let's give myself some love. Guys, make sure you give myself a thumbs up over here. This is weird. So yeah, can I ask you guys what you think about the lady in the tzitzit?
That's just
No
weird.
opinion?
That's like weird.
It's weird, right? And there's some with yarmulkes too, the women with the yarmulkes as well.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
I'm sure in their temple they're allowed to pick up the Torah too. The women here. So makes for some interesting protesters. Thanks for the support, brother.
Yep.
I'll see you. I only called him brother because he watches my shit, not because he's you know. I didn't think any of you guys really existed, but I guess you guys exist in real life. I didn't know I had any of you fans in real life, but apparently you guys actually exist. It's pretty funny. Yeah, he's a brother because he's an E-lad. That's what makes you a brother around these parts, okay? What, you think I'd call that lady with a talit and a yarmulke my sister? No. It's not about the Jewish stuff, guys. It's about being an E-lad. It's all about, we're all E-lads here, no matter the sex, no matter the color of skin, no matter the race or ethnicity. I think people are getting nationalities and races confused now too. It doesn't matter what nationality, what race, what ethnicity. It matters if you're an E-lad or not. That's what it really comes down to. Anybody could be an E-lad. It's a way of living. It's a half-decent reporting philosophy. It's somewhat decent objectivity. It's about having a moral compass and not pretending like none should exist. It's about rejecting moral relativism, but we need not dive too deeply into that right now because we're on the scene. Many yoppers up here, it seems as though they are getting ready to actually commit to some action and restore some order here. I guess, is Eladism still tribalism? I guess it still is. So, I don't know where that leaves us. Elad is my name too. And it's actually not pronounced Elad either. I'm actually kind of making a joke when I say that. I usually hate when people pronounce my name Elad. It's pronounced Elad. So, but you guys could still be my E-lads. It works out. My knee-lads. Oh, if I was ever... I should just be an SJW, bro. I could, like... do a whole campaign, call it a knee-ladding. Oh, okay. Is there somebody who's having medical issues? Because these are ambulances. The NYPD, I don't know where the protesters went. Protesters just dissipate, they went down here. All right, let's just follow the ops. Making my way downtown, riding fast, faces pass, and I'm an activist now. Where'd they go? Shit, I have no idea where these guys went. I got too caught up. They disappeared? Did everybody just dissipate? Am I losing my... Fuck. I thought they went down this way. I have no idea where they went. Wait. Do you guys know where the protesters went? They went back with? And then make a right. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Motherfuckers. Anyway. Alright, so apparently they made a right up here. Oh shit, I didn't even take into account. Maybe they're lying to me too. Let's see. They said make a right, but I don't see them on this block either. Is that somebody saying how do you lose a protest? Have decent reporting, baby. That's how you lose a protest. That's how you absolutely lose a whole group of protests. I think many of them dissipated as well. Wow, maybe there was a whole ploy to just get me off their track. Are we back? Did I lose half of everybody watching again? All right. No worries. Let's follow this a little bit more. We're back. My loyal E-lads, y'all the ones that really matter. Thanks for sticking with me through the shitty connection, through the 240 PP. We're 240 PP boys and girls. This woman got long hair on her. Is this Breonna Taylor? Many people are cheering beside us. These aren't the protesters now. These are people who live here cheering on the protesters. Shout out to my 240 PP boys. Y'all stick with me at the 240 PP, deserve me at my 1080 PP. A lot of women tonight out here without bras. That's a feminist movement I could get behind. I think bras are kind of gay if you think about it. Come on, get out the fucking way, asshole. Fucking. Whoop! It's a very eerie feeling hearing the chopper overhead and then seeing it be run over us. Let's get a closer look at this guy. It's a good looking dog. It's a good looking dog. All right, can we at least play like some Biggie Smalls? Is everybody here under the age of fucking 20 where like this shitty Pop Smoke song is the only song they ever heard? Pop Smoke is not a good rapper. I understand Pop Smoke was killed and he was a Brooklyn native, but he never really made any good music. All right, nobody really knew who Pop Smoke was prior to him dying anyway. It's all really unfortunate, but that doesn't make him a good rapper, okay? Biggie Smalls was a good rapper. He died young. Dying young doesn't mean you definitely made good music, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know, does that make me the asshole? I guess I'm the asshole. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Some artists died young, made good music. Biggie Smalls. Play more Biggie Smalls. I haven't heard one Biggie Smalls song. More of a Brooklyn native than Pop Smoke was. Pop Smoke was a fake gangster. At least Biggie Smalls was a real thing. Come on. I want to hear some Machine Gun Funk up in this beat. If you guys don't know about Machine Gun Funk after the stream, go peep Machine Gun Funk. Give me the loot. That's where we get the treat it like boxing philosophy from. We learned from Biggie Smalls. We have more rap influence on the Barely Informed with a Lot channel than these protesters have. All right, they aren't largely influenced by rap. They're largely influenced by garbage rap, not the original rap. They don't know about sticking and moving. All right, we're rapping along now. We're singing along. Hey, hey, hey. That guy says Black Lives Matters while he has sex. Hey. We're not joggers, we're marchers, y'all. good pup. That's a yopper. That's the chopper above us. Said party's over. It's 11 o'clock right now. 3 hours past curfew. Curfew clearly means nothing. Alright, we're getting fair warnings that the yoppers are up there. Excuse me. Whoa, lady. Alright, I was given a tip, said the yoppers are up here. Come on, bro.
Well, if we can get people to turn.
Alright, where are the cops? Is that an American flag? I love it. I think that's desecrated, but... Oh yeah, it is desecrated. I want to give it a better look. Were these the cops that they were talking about? Oh shit. This bitch just said you're not welcome? This bitch stupid? Why would she yell that? Oh, she was yelling that at the cops. This way, says the cops aren't welcome in their neighborhood. Hey, how about that? Oh god, my balls. Just heard there was a lot of screeching. Here's one officer. Yeah, thank you. He thanked me. I was getting nervous that my shit was gonna get stolen. He was thanking me. Okay. Kim and Dave. You think he was trying to get some? Was trying to get a little, some chocolate, some. Okay, maybe I'm just a hater.
No justice! No justice! No justice!
This lady's been out. Kim, I overheard her name being Kim, has been out almost every night. I've seen her multiple nights now on this scooter. Do I look that fat on my fucking bike too? Damn. This isn't a car being looted. These are resources being handed out. Woo.
Justice. Now, what do we want?
Let's go get ourselves a naner. May I have one? Banana. Thank you. Good boy about to get his naner on. Big PP energy with the naner. Naners, does it look like it's attacking the protesters? All right, one sec, it's hard to eat. And fuck, Jen just asked if I knew where the banana was before it was handed to me. No, I don't. Do you think it's gonna make me gay? You think this banana's gonna make me gay? You think there's like estrogen in here? I'm looking for trash. I'm not looting. I mean, I'm not. Oh, these guys just picked up some more supplies. Lads, don't litter. Even though I think it was organic and it could degrade naturally. Hey! Hey! They just keep playing fucking this shitty NWA song over and over again. Yeah, fuck the police, fuck the police. I get it. I get the song. I'm familiar. I just think it sucks ass and you guys could do better. Can we get more culture involved here instead of just fucking shitty Pop Smoke songs and fucking NWA's fuck the police? Yeah, I get it. I get it. We going back to Atlantic Terminal? All right, guys. Well, it's been an enjoyable. What are we at? 146 minutes. What is that like? Almost 2.5 hours at this point. And it doesn't seem like the police are going to give the protesters any trouble because they've been relatively peaceful, although in the streets. And I think I'm going to call it a night because it's really difficult for me to give much more of a shit. I mean, this has been happening almost every night for over a week, and I'm only getting really diminishing returns on, you know, entertainment. I've uploaded a video earlier yesterday called NYPD versus Black Lives Matters, and those have been some of the most tense moments. So if you are looking for a highlight reel, go check that one out. I'll be continuing to do live streams as they seem appropriate, but just at this point, super low energy. Like, I don't even give a shit anymore. So, everybody, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I might go offline now, but I might go try to look at another protest that's going on either in a different part of the city, but I think this might be the largest one around. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, all my E-lads, and we'll be in touch. I'll be doing live streams soon, and hopefully more protest interviews soon as well. Have a good night, everybody. Until next time, stay barely informed.